This is day 2 of vlog week and I am going to be doing another tag, and it's called the What If tag by someone called Nick, so I will link his video in the description. Basically there are 5 set what ifs for you to answer, and then you make up 5 of your own to answer. That's pretty much how it works. So on with the 5 questions. What if you only had 24 hours to live? What would you do? Panic. No, I'd probably sleep. Yeah, I'd sleep. Don't judge me. I'd sleep, I'd eat, I wouldn't do anything. World's gonna end, so what? Doesn't bother me. Number 2. What if you won £1 million? What would you do? Cry. A lot. Then I'd cry, buy loads of merchandise. The amount of merchandise I'd buy is unbelievable. I mean, have you seen how much it costs to order from District Lines if you're coming to the UK? The amount of much I want to buy, I would need to be a millionaire to be able to afford that. Number 3, concert tickets. Lots and lots and lots of concert tickets, because come on, concert tickets equals happiness. Number 4, I would donate a bit to charity because I'm a good person. And number 5, I would pay for a new house for me and my parents to live in, but make sure it has an extra room so I could use it as a wardrobe for me, and like a dressing room, wardrobe room. I watch too many beauty YouTubers and I get my hopes up when nothing like that's ever going to happen. What if you could ask God any one question, what would it be? I can't answer that. I don't know. What if you discovered a new island or planet? What would you name it and why? My brother, you can name it. Does it not confuse you on how I would discover a new island or planet? Like, am I some kind of space travel sea explorer? Is that how I find them? Or do you want to explain it? What if you accidentally murdered someone? What would you do? But for starters, it wouldn't be an accident. And I couldn't think of any 5 what ifs for me to answer, so I kind of thought, hey, I'll answer some of the ones he added, you know, if you can't think of any. Because I'm unoriginal, I'm creative like that. What if you could commit any crime and get away with it? What would you do? I would rob a bank. Let's face it, who is not going to say either rob a bank or murder someone? Because so many people are going to say one of the two. My second question is, what if you could live anywhere? Where would you live? I would live in New York because I love it in New York and it's really pretty and lovely, and I love how busy and I love the atmosphere in it really. And I just love New York in general. What if you didn't have enough money to get the bus home? What would you do? I'd do this thing where I get on the bus and be like, I left my bus pass at home and I can't get home. Is there any way I could get on? If they say no, I'd start crying. It usually works. Most of the time. What if only one book existed? Which book would you like it to be? It would either be The Fault in Our Stars or one of the Hunger Games trilogy books, because they are like my favourite things ever. What if you were abducted by aliens? Would you tell anybody? Why or why not? But if I got abducted by aliens, no one would believe me. If I tried to tell people, they'd just think I was insane. What if you had to choose? Would you give up your sight or your hearing? My hearing, because I can't, if I'm blindfolded or something like that, I hate it. I hate not being able to see. It scares me so much. What if you could do any job? What would you do? I'd be a Disneyland princess at Disney World. It's probably a lot of hard work because you have to stay in character all day and you've got to keep your voice up and your character, and that isn't exactly that easy, but it would generally be one of my favourite jobs to ever do. Now, I've spoken to a few of the people I'm tagging and they've said, can I choose 5 what ifs for them to answer, because they don't know what ones to answer themselves. So what if you could only listen to one band for the rest of your life? Who would it be? What if one day you woke up and everyone had just disappeared? You were the only person within like a 20-mile radius of where you lived. What would you do? What if all makeup just disappeared? You could never use makeup again, ever. Oh, how good would that be? Imagine all these really fake people with just no makeup on. Oh my god, that needs to happen. Can someone make that happen? What if all social networking sites, except maybe one, just completely disappeared? What would you do? I'd probably cry because I use so many. What if you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life? What would it be? The people I'm tagging are Marina Joyce, Georgia Fell, Matt Harris, Chelsea Taylor, Nikki, I can't remember your last name, and a girl called Laura. I will put them all in the description, and I think that's all the people I'm tagging. If not, I will also add you to the description, and you better do it. I hope you enjoyed day 2 of vlog week. I will be uploading a new video tomorrow for day 3. So far so good. Bye. Right, this is day 2 of vlog week, and I am going to be doing another tag, but this one is quite less done. It's quite a new tag, and it's called the What If tag by someone called Nick, so I will link his video in the description. And my mate sent it to me and was like, hey, watch this, and I was like, okay, and I thought it was a really cool tag, so I thought I'd do it.